Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Uncommon Sense. Now, for the benefit of those of you who are not familiar with this channel or are here watching this channel, excuse me, for the first time, the reason why it is called Uncommon Sense, because here on this platform, we discuss everyday issues. And then we try to come up with logical solutions. But not everyone uses logic. For that reason, it is called Uncommon Sense. First of all, I just want to give a huge shout out to all the fathers. And when I mean fathers, I'm talking about the biological fathers. I'm talking about the adoptive fathers, the godfathers, the uncles, the grandparents, all those who provided a positive male image. Now, we got some comments in the chat. Okay, just give me a moment. Yes, thank you, daughter. Thank you, daughter. And of course, this is my response. Hija, solamente quiere decir que te amo muchísimo y te extraño muchísimo, pero sé que tú tenías tus razones. And then we have, yes, truthfully, Denise, you've been truly missed. And also we have Hazel in the house. Thank you, Hazel. I hope you're having a good day. Yes, believe me, you have been missed. Okay. I also want to give a huge shout out to all the people who have been supporting this channel. All the people who have subscribed to my channel, all the people who have been viewing my content regularly. I just want to give a huge shout out to them, because the fact of the matter is, it is thanks to all of you that I'm here to provide content which I hope is worthy of your trust. Now, I also want to talk about the fact that there's been a lot of growth as far as my channel. My viewership has been up, particularly when it comes to my last live phone streams. I just want to say thank you very much. Right now, we're currently live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So if you have not subscribed, what I'm going to ask you to do is please subscribe, hit the bell notification and like. So therefore, whenever I do prepare content, you will have the opportunity to catch it live or to catch it on the playback. Everyone is welcome on my side at home. You can enter your comments in the chat, or you can, once I drop the link, you can join the panel and share your views regarding the topic. Oh my goodness. Oh my Lord, daughter, you are the God. So today's topic is going to be a shout out to the fathers. And before we get into the topic, we're going to have another episode of What the Heck Is This? And I'm going to explain to you why my cyber daughter is sharing her commentary. Just give me a moment. Now, today's version of what the heck it is, and I didn't want to get into this topic, but oh my good Lord. There is a character in YouTube called Zacharias. Now, for those who have not watched, there was a live stream with me and Gigi. Actually, I got into a big argument with Zacharias where he was making a whole bunch of accusations, being that I was a racist, that I was cursing him out, that I was preaching the one drop rule and whatever. And then at one point, Gigi was having some technical difficulties with her audio. So I asked Zacharias to please be silent so that Gigi can correct her issue. Well, he started to have an argument with me. Well, guess what? Last night on the Radical Latino show, the madness continued. Except it did not just continue with me. It continued with Denise. It continued with Danny. It also continued with the other panelists, where Mouth just continued to talk on and on and on and on, and he monopolized the whole stream. Now, to Radical Latinos' credit, he did try to put Zacharias in check, but unfortunately, Zacharias paid no mind, and he just continued going on and on and on. And unfortunately, the madness continued in the backstage. So he was arguing with me. He was arguing with Denise. He was arguing with MK. He was arguing with ProTap. And it kept going on and on and on. And in fact, it gotten so bad that we had to go to another platform so we can freaking speak. So that's the whole situation with Zacharias, or as I could call him, Psychorias. Now, it was suggested that I devote an entire stream based on him alone. I prefer not to, because I don't want to give this individual so much shine. Okay. Now he does bring up some, interesting points. The problem is he doesn't let everybody else speak, and he has to be the center of attention. So what's going to be my approach is the following. Whenever I got on a platform, when Zacharias or Psychorias is more properly should be referred to, I'm not going to address him at all. I'm just going to try to talk, and I know it's going to be difficult because he has to be the center of attention. He has to be able to talk all the time, and heaven forbid anybody else has a different point of view. But that being said, right now there's two people watching the stream. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link. If anyone wishes to join the panel, they're more than welcome. All I ask is the following. Do not overtalk me. Do not overtalk the panelists. Do not be disrespectful to me. Do not be disrespectful to the panelists. And unfortunately, I have to instruct my moderators, when you see Zacharias in the chat, block him. Because look, if he wants to go on and talking about how he's been homeless for the 89th billionth time, and talking about how talking about how he's this and that and all this persecution, um, Mortimer shtick, that's perfectly fine. He's not going to do it here. And now we also have K-Fit. Hello, K-Fit. Thank you very much for making your presence felt. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with the audience something that I came across, which is some reflections on Father's Day. And it came from a source called Riverhead Local. And it's called A Father's Day's Reflection on Fatherhood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the reflection. And then after that, I'm going to share my point of view. And then I'm going to ask if anyone wishes to join the panel. Okay. This is when we rejoice in fatherhood itself, and the central figure in our lives is our truly loving, responsible fathers have been. He fills the world with joy and discipline as we go, and with some enduring memories for us as adults. So Father's Day is when we take time to remember Dad in whatever we can. Okay. It is interesting how love will find its path into our lives in many forms, and one of them is our Father. And we have, it's good to see you, the 18th letter. I'm sorry that I missed your calling show last night. I was on Radical's stream last night. It is interesting how love will find its path in our lives and in many forms. And one of them is our Father. As our mother, our Father's love is unconditional. The great basketball coach, Jen Valvano, reflected about his father this way. My father gave me the greatest gift anyone can give another person. He believed in me. Our Father's unwavering faith in us has much to do with who we are. On Father's Day, we celebrate Dad's role as a mentor, a provider, a protector, and caregiver without ever expecting anything in return. Even so, he gets our love and respect, which grows over time and often when it is too late to show it. Yes, daughter, he did. Let's see. Consider this. There will be more than one occasion in our lives when we look back and realize at times in a compelling way. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I just don't want to keep up with the comments. Okay. We look back and realize at times in a compelling way that without our Father today would not have been so beautiful and rewarding. Okay. Many homes and many families have not been as fortunate and never had a father figure. You know what, Denise? It's a learning experience. Okay. Consider there will be more than one occasion in our lives when we look back. Okay. Many homes and families, however, have not been as fortunate and had a father figure. This is where mother had to fill the demanding role of both parents. It brings to my house single mothers, and increasing number of single fathers have performed miracles in this way for our children. But often those single mothers and single fathers have gained a true privilege strength by having a loving father in their younger lives. And there are homes and families where fathers have failed, where they're seeing no love at all, leaving deeply an empty place in each child's heart. Yet, even in this instance, we celebrate the idea of responsible fatherhood. It is where some of us have the chance to be good fathers ourselves, to protect and provide our loved ones in ways we may never had to. In a sense, those fathers who never really had a father on can compensate and generously carry out the vital fatherly role in their children's or stepchildren's lives, filling the space in their children's hearts that have never happened for them and erasing the void in their hearts at the same time. Oh man, Denise, I love you. I love I love your sense of humor. And one need not have children to gain wisdom of father. It is easier to be a father to have children than children to have a real father, said Pope John the 23rd. Though literally not a father himself, he grew up in a family where father figures unconditionally loved and mentored him. He saw fatherhood from a young age as among the most important bonds one can share. Father's Day is celebrated in different days of the year in the world over. Its modern observance began in the 1800s, but special notes that rejoice in fathers have been found over 4,000 years ago in ancient Babylon. Perhaps there is a timeless, natural, unconscious desire in us to recognize gratefully one of the most important influential people in our lives. My own father, who passed away several years ago, left me with something that took time to appreciate, learning from his example without his intending to, showing me and my brothers and sisters the right thing to do in any situation. Often he did not know or did not seem to know, nor did we understand or at the time how closely we observed and absorbed so much of his actions, reactions, and the paternal bonds he forged. He instilled with us the value of hard work, to do our best at any task, large or small, to be kind to everyone, to behave with good manners, being polite and respectful, and keenly aware of others' feelings, to keep an open mind and to be tolerant of people of all backgrounds, and learning from them to each day see each day as a new gift, a fight for your health. Okay, fight for your heart. Okay, excuse me. To strive to be happy and to make others happy with simple things. To live within your means, to make yourself a daily routine of early to bed, early to rise, and always being keep it moving because motion is magic. In many respects, Dad was the person well ahead of this time. The bond between him and me, yeah, I agree. Started the day I was born, which was Father's Day that year. Just as the rest of his children, I took him too much for, for granted to realize, as we all do now, that he was our hero. Then I was twice blessed with an adult when marriage brought me the best father-in-law one could have. Life generously, okay. Yeah, I agree. Life gives generously gave me a second father, a loving, kind, mentoring father who had enormous confidence and instilled in it others. And also proved to be a fabulous grandfather to our children. He was wondering uniquely a Jewish tries truly and wise individual, a courageous member of the legendary Greatest Generation. Both my father and my father-in-law lived into their 90s by what you might call an old school code. On this Father's Day, if not every day, I'll never forget them. They are a part of me. They are my heroes. You know, I always look up to them. It's the bond that make us fathers a lifelong part of us. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, to all who play a dad's role, and to all the dads to be. And we're going to park it here. Now, I'm going to share with you my relationship with my own father. At times it was distant. At times it was almost not there. I don't know why that existed. I may never know why. And to my recollection, I can only recall my father saying that he loved me once. And that's when he was very old, in declining health. And the fact of the matter is, sometimes it's very hard for men to show their feelings. And this coming October will make it 10 years that my father passed away. In fact, he passed away 4 days before my birthday. But my father lives in my heart. Okay. Now I see there are 5 people currently viewing the stream. I'm going to drop the link again. If anybody wishes to join the panel, by all means, you can do so. If anyone wishes to make any other comments, you can do so as well. Right now, what I'm trying to do is show you my own father. And his name, Negron. If you have looked into my Instagram, you will see his picture today. Just give me a moment. And I think we have another comment. And we have a guest. The views of the people who appear on the panel are not necessarily the views of the host nor the channel. Any attempt to copy the material without the content of the host, Jose Negron, or the channel is prohibited. By appearing on the call, you waive your rights to your image. Some of the views that people may hold may be considered offensive. Those who appear to be under the influence of drugs or alcohol will be removed from the panel and forever banned from the channel. If you do not like the content, you can block the channel. And we're going to bring on. Hello, Joaquin.
Hey, shout out to my YouTube dad, Jose Negron. How you doing today? Want to give a shout out to all the fathers today. That's that's taking care of their responsibilities as fathers and doing everything that needs to be done to take care of their family. Happy Father's Day to you all. Shout out.
I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. This is a very bittersweet day for me because it's been almost 10 years that my father passed away, and in fact, he passed away days before my birthday. So
Yeah,
I just want to say, yeah, sorry. So I just want to say, for those of you whose father is still alive, um, value value them, and if you've been estranged from them, try to be reconciled, because once your father leaves, that's it. And I see we have Morena in the house. Good. How Hola, Morena. Uh, any observations that you wish to make, Rakim?
yes, I definitely understand losing your father. Um, I don't really get too personal on here, or anything like that. But I'll just share a little bit of my personal thing. Growing up, I didn't have my father. Unfortunately, my father passed away when I was only 3 years old. Um, and he passed away on Mother's Day, unfortunately. So that crippled my grandmother. That really crippled her because he lost his life in an unfortunate incident, and that was something that I carried on as I got older, because what people don't understand is that when you don't have a father, you lose, that you don't have that discipline there. You don't have, that discernment, logical thinking to be able to process things without, letting your emotions get the best of you. A lot of these children that are raised, unfortunately, with just single parents, it depends, because we do have children that grow up great, that come out of single parent households, but you have some kids that, if they develop, these emotional responses where they don't think before acting on to something. And also, if the wrong influences can affect that child, because you know you gravitate towards a bastardized version of manhood. When I was growing up, of course I had my grandfather there. He was my fatherly figure that I looked up to, but my uncles as well. But it was not necessarily the best situation, because they wasn't the most, how can I put it? You really didn't see them as the most, like, it was a negative influence. It was a negative influence. If you know anything about growing up in the inner cities, then it was definitely a negative influences, and I wanted to be like them. I wanted to be like them, and that was in the negative way, because what you see as the bastardized version of manhood is not actual manhood. You know, a person showing you how, violent they can be, or a person showing you how, you know, um, you know, these different things that is not adjacent to taking care of a family and being conducive into, into being,
Yeah.
making sure your family is taken care of.
Yeah. I just want to acknowledge that Moonchaser and Hazel is in the chat. Hello, daughter.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
yes, I can hear you.
okay. How you doing?
Um, today is kind of bittersweet for me
I
because
know, I know.
because it's been 10 years that my father passed away. But when I
Yeah.
have, but when I have people like you and the 18th Letter and Moonchaser and MK and Hazel and Morena in my lives, I feel blessed.
Yeah, we're you have to think like like we talk like when we were talking about grief, yeah, it sucks, but it's a natural part of life. And it would be unnatural that he would not have had to bury you. And fortunately enough, he did not have to do that.
Yeah,
And yeah, we have to, cherish our fathers while we have it. I just think that, amongst the hybrid mother movement and
yeah,
we have a lot of bad propaganda when it comes to like fathers. Like I can speak from like my experience. Like my parents divorced when I was a teenager, and I was more close to my father growing up than I was to my mom. And then after a while, like I started being more attached to my mom. But then when they divorced, it was so like blurry, and I was so angry. So I didn't want it to actually continue like that relationship. And then there's so many information that I didn't got, and I didn't knew anything. But then I always felt that void, you know. But my dad was
yeah.
a great dad. He never was like a shitty dad. He was always loving, and he was very strict, very authoritarian. I'm not gonna lie, but he was also very loving. So I am grateful that I had the opportunity to reconnect with my dad. But it took us years to actually get to that point, and it's been the best thing, the best thing. I even put up a video today about like things and memories that we lived together, and I that's why I told you you're not the only person that's emotional today. I
I
got a
know,
little bit emotional.
yeah, but you know something? I am blessed to know all of you, and that all of you has seen fit to adopt me as your cyber father.
Of course, that's what we're here for. But definitely just take it as a day to like, now you have a heavenly father out there, that's
Yes,
watching you and watching over you and whatnot. And it's
and
with your
if
mom,
I
and he's happy, and nothing, he's not suffering or anything like that. And you are who you are, and you're where you're at because of your father. And I think that's the way he would have wanted.
I agree. I just, the link is in the chat. If anybody else wishes to join the panel, I'm happy to say that right now, 8 people are currently watching this stream. And first of all, I am truly amazed of the amount of growth that my channel has achieved. I mean, and the amount of love that I receive from all of you, it really warms my heart. And you don't know how much I appreciate all you guys.
Same here, same here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Same here as well.
I mean, believe it or not, my last calling that I did on Wednesday, already it has over 200 views.
That's really good. That's really good. So, I don't know if anyone wants to um, give a shout out to their fathers, what they're doing with their fathers today. Unfortunately, my dad is in the DR, so there's nothing I can actually do with it right
Well,
now. But just let us know. Like I see that there's people in the chat saying MC said my dad was a piece of ish, but I forgave him a long time ago. I think that's a topic that's not spoken a lot. And
no,
it's so weird because I again, I'm gonna use my experience. I blame my dad for so many things that I didn't knew his perspective for, you know. And I think that in life, not saying that MC's dad wasn't a piece of ish, okay, But a lot of times we need to ask that, and we got to see it from our father's perspective, and yeah, question him whatever, but you got to forgive your father, because I see a lot of kids that are out here like, oh, like my dad was never home, my dad was never present. Look, if your dad was never present while you were growing up, just but bills were getting paid, that man was working his ass off so you could grow up and have better things than he had.
Okay.
So would you rather have a dad that's always home but you ain't got shit, or you'd rather have a dad that's never home but at least you have all the
Yeah.
things that you need growing up? You have to value those things.
Um, the picture that you see here is Gumersindo Negron. He was my father.
He looks
And
like you, Jose.
yes, and he lived to be 83 years old. So he lived a
Oh
long life.
wow. Oh yes, he had a super long
Okay.
life.
So I think what you're going to do is you're going to outlive my father and live to be 84.
Hell no. Already. I told you in the last stream, I don't care if I have to do ecstasy, whatever the hell, but I'm going at 75.
Then you know what you can do is when you get to be 75, move to New York, live in Parkchester, and get on the subway.
Yeah, that'll do the job. That'll kill me. Yeah, for sure. You see, if everything else fails, I can always book a trip to New York, and that will definitely do the trick.
Yeah. So let me just start sharing. But like I said before, today
Oh,
is
look, MC, look at what MC did with his
for,
kid.
for other people. Oh yes, he took his son to
He took his
play
son home.
mini
He
golf,
played
and
mini golf, ate barbecue. You
that's
see?
wonderful.
Yeah, that's a great day.
I,
Now, I don't know
I
if
didn't know, I didn't know he had children, but he he's okay. Now, of course, we are trying to survive Psycho Arias. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Zacharias. Unfortunately, Zacharias can, man. He speaks at a very rapid pace. I should say that.
whew, I'm gonna have an impromptu stream trying to explain my point yesterday. Because Psychorias, like literally, we're still waiting on whatever the hell Danny and Brotep were going to say. We're still waiting on that. The stream ended, and they're still waiting for their turn to speak. So I'm going to have a stream at 6 today
Yes.
regarding what I was talking about. So if you guys want to tune in, make sure that you go by my channel and you will see what we were talking about.
Yes. Which is why now both of you are my moderators. So I'm gonna ask you a big favor. If you see Psycho Arias trying to enter his comments in the chat, block him. Because if he wants to go on and with his paranoid witchcraft that he was homeless, that he suffers by bipolar, that he's Choctaw, Cherokee, whatever, blah blah blah, shtick on other platforms, that's perfectly fine. He's not going to do it here, and I doubt he's not going to try to do it on your platform, Denise, or your Rakim.
No, I'm going to be the only one that's going to be speaking at a rapid pace on my channel. You know, um, I don't know, man. Like when it comes to debating and trying to articulate yourself, you got to get to the point. Nothing against Zacharias or anything, but you got to get to the point. You know, we can't go through prequels. We don't need to hear about things that happened 10 years ago just to get up to what's transpiring right now on this live stream. And that's the thing. Like some people you got to tell them too, man. You just got to tell them like, hey, we're gonna need you to hurry up, man. I got about 10 minutes and I haven't eaten my dinner, so I need you to chop.
Yeah. Daughter, your observation regarding our friend.
Give me like 5 minutes as I'm eating.
Well,
Yeah, man. If you ever like, I mean, I wouldn't know what to say. Like me personally, I'm just gonna say this as the Black American on this panel. I'm pretty getting sick and tired of hearing all of these, all we're mixed, all we're Hebrew Israelite, oh we're native people. No, no, we're not. We're not. We're not. Stop it. And I think that derives from some when you're not taught about a foundation, when you don't have your foundation and your parents haven't instilled any type of dignity in you or self pride in you, then you go trying to venture off elsewhere and try to look for reasons to define your purpose, to define who you are. And that's what I see a lot of people are doing. A lot of people are lost. And a lot of people, they always want to go back to the biblical times of spirituality. And none of that is the case. Most Black Americans descend from African slaves. We descend from African slaves off the western coast of Africa. Are there some of us that may have a distinct Native American ancestry, like a little bit here and there? Absolutely. We came to Native American land. That's what we was forced to. But a majority of us have mostly African ancestry with a significant amount of European ancestry. Some of us have close to almost all African ancestry, especially when you look at people like Bernie Mac, or you look at, people like Robin Harris and different things like that. And I just get really sick of that argument because it doesn't make sense. There's nothing to prove that. And if you know anything about Native Americans, you'll know most Native Americans in general descend from Asians who came over into the New World. And as they came over into the New World, as time went on, their phenotype adapted to the environment and the climates that they were in here in America. So when people keep saying this stuff, man, it really irks my nerves because people are just going in each and every direction. And if you get into the backgrounds of some of these people, they have an identity crisis because they don't know who they are. They never had any confidence instilled in them as children. They don't read their own history, and they don't know, it becomes very tiring and frustrating for me.
okay. I just want to acknowledge Hazel that's in the house. Hello, Hazel.
Hello, hello everybody. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Shout out to
How
you,
you?
Hazel. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm
Yes.
doing okay. I'm a little sad too, but not so much um uh, like your stories. Condolences to the loss.
Thank you.
My my uncle adopted me. My mother uh wasn't a very well person. So
Hmm.
her brother, Jose, call him Theo Jose, he never let me call him that. uh, took over because my father is undocumented from Cuba. When my parents broke up, I don't know what happened to him. He disappeared. So my uncle and my mother's siblings, took turns raising me and my other siblings. But then my uncle, her brother, adopted me. So today, my heart goes out to you. My uncle is my Theo Jose is working. He's a firefighter, 911 operator in Brooklyn,
Hmm.
and you just remind me of him so much.
Hmm. Well, first of all, I mean, the whole point of the shout out of for the fathers is to recognize, you know, the people who stepped in to provide a father
Yeah.
image. And of course, for other people, it is bittersweet because our fathers are not physically here,
Yeah.
or relationship with our fathers is not good.
You know who else
Um,
is not here for me? My husband. If you remember, a couple of days ago, I couldn't come on your platform because I was on vacation.
mhm.
He was with us, but now he had to go back to work. So Father's
Okay.
Day for us was cut short because he has to go back to New York. So I did a lot of cooking. Like I told you, he's Trinidadian, so I did a lot of the. He likes curry chicken, rice and dal. Those are West Indian dishes. So I did that, and then now he's gone. And it's a little bit sad because you make your own family. I don't want to cry or anything. I try not to, but this is somebody that I made a family with, and when he leaves to go to work, it does bother him. We've been married for 12 years, and still today, when he goes back to work, I miss him. That's my buddy. He's more than just a husband.
Mhm.
He's been my friend for a long time. And the house is
Yeah.
not the same. The house is not the same when he's gone. So I'm missing him as well.
Hazel, Hazel, would you allow me to pray for both of you and your husband?
You can. Thank
No,
you.
because you know what? Because I like to ask, but because people sometimes they get upset if you pray for them.
That's okay. I'm not religious at all, but it doesn't
Hmm.
hurt when people want to do something nice for you. It's something nice. I'm not offended.
Okay. Of course, you heard. Of course, we also have some commentary regarding Zacharias.
No, Psychorias.
Oh boy.
Look, let me look. From what I see from him, I can see he has issues. Okay, something happened in his life that led him to react this way. But unfortunately, he's the type of person he has to be the center of attention and does not allow anyone to speak.
You know something?
And
You could tell
yes,
why that happened because he admits that he was abused, and he probably wasn't raised by his parents and the attention that he wanted before. He doesn't got it, and YouTube has given him that opportunity. But what happens is that all of that is being thrust upon everybody else, and he gets long-winded, like you said, and then whatever the conversation is becomes all about him.
That's a very good analyzation, Hazel. That's a
Thank you.
very good.
yeah. Well, look, like I said, I wish that he would get therapy to deal with whatever it is he's dealing with. And I think the best thing for him to do is to get therapy and
Uh-huh.
stay off of YouTube for a while until he's mentally whole. Because the fact of the matter is, in order to function these YouTube streets, you have to have a thick skin. If you don't have a thick skin, you're going to have a lot of confrontation. And the fact, and unfortunately, um, on Radical Stream, and then in the backstage, it gotten so bad that Denise had to create another link, and we had to leave just for us so we can speak.
Oh snap! I fell asleep.
Oh my God.
I fell
You
asleep.
use
I didn't
that
know.
time the best if you fell asleep.
Yeah,
That
that was the last.
dude, as an African American, French, Spanish, Indian, Creole, fridge, banana,
And
mango, pear, strawberry, chocolate, Nutella. I'm gonna say, like, what the
Oh god.
fuck? He's insane. I'm like,
Yeah.
that goes to show what we have been discussing for a while. I said last night, I'll say it today again. The need of modern society for people to feel special.
Yeah.
You know,
And he doesn't feel special. He does not.
he wants to be special because he's mixed. What he doesn't realize is that Western society in its entirety is mixed. There's no such thing as a pure race in the West hemisphere of the world.
That is
It
very
doesn't
true.
exist.
That is very true.
You know, white people are mixed out here, black people are mixed out here, Latinos are mixed. Everyone is mixed. Even in the UK, that's part of the West, people are mixed.
Absolutely. You know, even white supremacists got at least 8% African DNA, so that'll tell you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they drop on the floor. I used to watch that on Oprah. You know, when I was a kid, you know, your parents used to watch that, and oh my God, they used to have white supremacists in the show. And when that DNA came, yeah, their faces from white to gray or green. They were they were so angry that they had some of this African ancestry. It's crazy. Yeah. I didn't like what he said about Theo Jose, that Theo Jose was racist. That I didn't like. And it's not that I don't like Zacharias, is that I know, I understand his problem, but he goes into all of these other platforms, you know, the Latino part, the biracial, all of that, and then he goes and makes whatever it is they're talking about back on him again. And he was very rude to Theo Jose. This is somebody that doesn't act, you know, aggressive. And he went and spread this word that he's racist on YouTube for everyone to see, and just flat out making accusations. You know, I that part I didn't like, and that's why I tried to say a couple of days ago. What was it, Sunday? I forgot the Jose what day that was. That you shouldn't go into other people's platform continuing an issue that happened someplace else. Don't do that.
And you know, and the crazy part is I had forgotten the whole situation. Okay? But he had to like stoke up the fires again. And I see and Kay is in the chat. So
yeah. I don't have nothing against Zacharias. He's just a person with an opinion. However, like you said, you cannot overpower anybody, especially when you're on their platform. And you know, let everybody else speak, because he takes over. It doesn't matter what the topic is. It could be about how your eyeball is red and your teeth are brown, and somehow he'll make that about himself.
Yeah. And you know something, to Radical's credit, he did try to control psychoriasis. It's just that, I mean, he is a rabid dog. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry to say that.
Telling him, excuse me, I'm still talking. Let me finish. And that's his own platform. Remember that, Theo? You remember that last night? Excuse me, I'm talking. Let me finish. He did that to Radical.
Yeah, well, but that's the reason why I've instructed my moderators witchcraft, talking about he's been homeless for 89 million zillion times, you know, and white supremacy and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, at that particular point, somebody's just talking just to be talking. You can tell when someone's having a conversation that's of substance versus somebody that's just rambling off.
Yeah. Well, if you don't want him on your platform, Jose, you don't have to have him, you know.
No, believe me. Okay, he's not going to. Now, I know he's not even going to try to get on my platform, and I know he's not going to try to get on Denise's platform, because Denise was shutting down 1, 2, 3. Because one thing I know about my Cybo daughter, she does not put up with any garbage.
Oh,
am I right, Denise?
Hell
am
no.
I right? Am I right?
No, you're right. You're right. We don't deal with that. I don't like mess.
She's gonna be like that Maxine Waters, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my
No,
time.
I kick people off my platform when they get like that. If you overtalk people and you never come back, you're banned.
Yeah, you gotta have respect.
Yeah, you gotta be a grown up because I'm trying to run a show. Like, I don't know how other, and I don't judge how other people run their platforms. So, they want to have people like yelling at each other and stuff like that. I'm running a show. So, you come to my platform and you disrespect my platform, you only get to do it once and you're kicked out. There was one person that was trying to overtalk Jose. When was it, Jose? Like a while ago, right? Almost a year ago. He's banned.
Yes.
He's banned forever.
Yeah. And to be perfectly honest, I'm gonna ask you guys this question. When was the last time you ever heard me curse?
Oh, I
The only
love
time.
you know that I'm prepping. Like when I come back in July, you're going to be part of my intro. Those
Wagging the
sound
finger.
fire.
Make it a video. Make it a video of Denise of him wagging his finger. I'm gonna get off this
The fucking platform. Yeah. Every time MK heard Jose, every time I play that for him, he literally has to start cracking up. Like he curls and everything and can't stop laughing. Me too. It's
I've
hilarious.
never seen him act that way. Never. And Jose, I've only been connected with you a month or 2 months. And usually everybody overpowers you, even on your own platforms. And everything is excuse me, out of respect, trying to get your turn in. Excuse me. Everybody overpowers him. It doesn't matter what platform it is. And I got to remind people, hello, I think Jose's trying to say something,
Yeah.
What Zacharias did, whatever he did, because I don't remember 100%. Whatever he did for Theo Jose to react the way that he did it.
Oh yeah.
Because Theo Jose does not do that.
Yeah, if you see Jose cursing or yelling at someone, know that they deserve it because he don't do that.
Yeah, that's not him. Yeah. And my Theo Jose, he curses for any. There's an F-bomb and everything. Every other word is an F-bomb. He's a very nice guy, but he talks, he curses a lot. But when he gets his temper, and the temper can get wild, you did something for him to burst out like that. But then he tears up. He gets red and he tears up. So.
Yeah. Well, I just want to acknowledge the fact there's currently 9 people viewing this stream, and I just want to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart.
And thank you for the prayer. I'm just missing my husband. That's all. I need to grow up. I'm 36 years old. And
oh my God, no! Trust me. If MK will go away for even a day, like I'm already. Come on.
A mess. It's been so long. I think we've been friends for longer than we've been married. 15 years altogether.
Wow.
He picks my clothes. He buys my clothes for me. He knows when I need things. Oh, I'm not saying that my marriage is perfect and everything is roses and chocolate candy all the time.
Yeah, no one's
he's annoying.
Is.
With his snoring, he's annoying. With him clucking his face in the sink is annoying. And I probably annoy him too.
Oh yes.
Yeah. He doesn't say that. He doesn't say that. He just stays quiet. He starts laughing, but he'll never say that I annoy him. I'm just a perfect little angel,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
oh my God, look at Radical. Jose is Radical, I gotta ask you something. Jose is the old guy in the bodega giving gambling advice to the young kids. Yeah, explaining to us how to buy proper scratchers. And he's the one explaining that. So, you buy 5 in a row, that at least one of them has $20,
Well, but the crazy thing, as far as my audience, over 40% of my audience is from 18 to 24.
Yeah, you are loved amongst the Gen Z and millennials.
And whatever you have to say is important for the young people to hear.
Or funny as hell.
Yeah, that's it.
One of the two.
And the fact of the matter is my audience consists of Gen Z and millennials. And I think these people actually want to hear this old fart talk.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
the voice of wisdom out here.
Oh, you said that it's from India, right? A
Who?
lot of your
Yes,
viewers are from India. You know that
60.
60%. You know that they have a lot of respect for their elders.
Mhm.
Oh, Jose, they love you in South Asia. That's so cool. Hi, everybody in India. We love y'all.
Hello.
I see
But
that.
we don't owe any credit card debt. Please don't call us and tell us to wire you
Yeah.
$1,500 worth of Roblox cards, okay?
I
That's
swear,
a
man,
joke.
they
That's a
tried to
joke.
get me. No, they tried to get me.
We
They
don't
tried
owe
to
the
get me a
IRS
few
nothing.
times.
The IRS done took every single penny we have.
Oh my God, look at what Radical said. He said, Jose drinking a cobra, talking about how he used to break dance back in the day.
Oh my goodness.
Smoking a
Well,
Newport, Radical. Smoking a Newport.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my God. Oh my
Jose,
goodness.
I don't know. I haven't known you long. Do you have children?
no, I don't. All I have is I have is my cyber children, which is Denise, Raheem, Hazel. I like to think of you as my cyber daughter, if you allow me to
Yes.
think that way.
No problem.
No
No problem at
MK.
And of
all.
course,
Calling everyone papi. Jose, do you call other dudes papi?
the only ones I ever called Poppy was my old man when he was alive.
Oh wow.
I
That's
mean, as far as
insane.
as far as uncles, of course, it's Dio, what's his face and whatever. And
Hmm.
okay, well, thank you, my cyber son-in-law.
And
Hey
passing the
guys, I
passing
gotta get.
the little kids lollipop.
Oh my
The
God.
25-cent
Jose
lollipop.
Jose is the old dude in the corner playing domino.
Everybody loves the Jose.
You know?
You mean the
Hey
middle-aged
guys,
dude?
I gotta get.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joaquin.
Oh no, no, sorry about that, Jose. I just wanted to say I gotta get ready to go. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. You guys take it easy.
Okay, have a
No
great
Okay,
night and
problem.
stay
JK,
safe.
Have a nice one right
be
Nice
here.
talking
safe.
to you.
Nice talking to you as well, Hazel. Shout out to my cyber sister Denise. I will definitely be on Lad Explaining tonight. You guys that's watching in the chat, tune in to Lad Explaining tonight at 8:30.
Thank you.
Shout out
Thank
to
you
my
very much.
YouTube dad, Jose, and
Thank
I'm out of
you.
here, guys. You guys take it easy.
Bye
Take
bye.
care. Take a look at this comment.
Jesus. Radical. He says, I'm Jose's annoying adopted kid that will get in trouble and make him miss work. You
Always have to
see?
go to school because he was a class clown or he was
Yeah.
the one talking back to the librarian.
Yeah. He was the one that Jose got when he had a beeper. That beeper was going crazy all the time because Radical got into trouble again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, um,
Oh my
it's
God.
not.
No, I have to ask you something, Rad. I'm going to do a stream and I want to use some of your video of last night. A few clips. A few clips, not the whole thing. I need permission to use your content.
Well, uh, Hazel, I just want to let you know that your cyber dad does have a special lady in his life.
You're married, right?
No, I was married. I'm divorced,
Okay.
but I
Jose
have a
is the
special.
ladies' man. He is a heartbreaker.
Oh, come on now.
He
You
left
should
her.
know
She
me.
didn't leave him, right? He left her, right?
Yeah, you know
Yes.
what Jose's ringtone is? And his
Who?
alarm. You know what Jose's alarm in the morning is?
What?
Oops, I did it again. I play with your heart. That's Jose.
Ah, man. You know they say Jose's are the ladies' men.
Yeah, that's why he's single. That's why he's quote unquote single, but
But
ready
go
to
ahead.
Well,
mingle.
Who's the lady? Who's the
well,
lady? For real.
well. Actually, her name is Clara. She's from the DR, and she's
Uh-huh.
already put in her paperwork to come visit me So I'm just waiting for the day that she get her visa so she can come see me and I can
Aw.
introduce.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have a little brother and sister next year. Watch.
Of course, she's going to have to get used to the non-existent cold that we have in New York in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Oh no, here we go again. Here we go again.
Well, what do you mean, here we go, what again?
No, we're not talking about that top. Not right now. Let's continue to talk shit about radical Latino. Let's continue to talk shit about radical. Radical,
yes,
why you left us last night with Psycho Reyes backstage, man?
I noticed that when he lets certain people on, they're very rude to radicals. And he's trying to
Yes,
support them. He's trying to support them, and they are rude to him.
Yeah. Oh my God, Psycho Reyes should be banned from ever getting on any YouTube freaking panel.
Okay, I just want to acknowledge the fact that the introvert Boricua is in the house.
Hey,
What's up, Ramon?
happy Father's Day.
Happy
Hey,
Father's
¿cómo
Day,
están?
Ramon.
¿Cómo están? How you guys doing? Thanks, Don
Good,
Jose, for letting me
good.
be on the stream. Hey, Denise. Hey, Hazel. What's going on in the
Hi.
chat?
Oh, we also have Puerto Rican in the chat.
Hey, doll, how
Puerto
are you?
Rican. Hello,
Wait,
happy Sunday.
Look, Puerto Rican, if you want, you can join it and we can make it completely Spanish.
I am gonna step down because I have my mommy duties to do. It's 7 p.m. where I am.
No problem.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care, everybody.
All right.
Take care.
Take care. Good to see you.
Nice seeing you again. But
So, hey. I mean, Puerto Rico needs to come up.
Yeah.
Well,
we
the link-
need to hear from her.
the link is in the chat. I mean, Puerto
Yeah,
Rican, please.
Yeah. But as usual, she might think that she's too good for us, so she might not come up.
Wow.
to-
Ramon,
she's gonna
is the
be-
guilt tripping?
Yeah. Yeah, I have to do that. I know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Shout out to the dads, the real fathers out there. Unfortunately, because of the way that I grew up, I mean, unfortunately, I didn't have my dad growing up. So the only shout out that I will have to give it will be to my brother-in-law who has 4 grown daughters. One of them is a doctor, so he did a great job there. All of them are college graduates. So he did his thing. He did his part. So shout out to my brother-in-law.
Oh my God. I almost got nervous when you said the only person I will have to, I was like, oh, here we go. He's going to say something about the hybrid moms. No.
No.
The brother-in-law, and I just held my chest like that Robert Downey meme.
Ah,
Oh, thank God.
yeah. I have come across some videos out already in which there is criticism for the whole thing about the hybrid moms. But as you know, that's something that goes back to the second wave of feminism when they were when they were thinking that they could be both the mama and the daddy. That's where that shit comes from. I mean, it's nothing new. I mean,
Worse. That's
yeah. When they were promoting all that single motherhood thing, and they were kind of like telling them that you could be both the mama and the daddy. That's where that comes from. I mean, and cutting the man out and being reckless with who they are laying up with and having these babies and the bomb dudes that they laid up with. They were never there, and the kid is the only one who really suffers. That's the only real victim there. It's not. It may or may not be the mom, depending on the circumstances, because there may be women that try to trust the guy, but they were not with the best choices, so the kid ends up having to suffer the consequences the most, as we all know. They are the real victims in the situation.
But no, I wasn't gonna I wasn't gonna talk about no hybrid.
Oh
No, I don't believe
wow.
in that. Yeah, but I don't believe in that. No.
I wanted to acknowledge that JS is in the chat. Hello, JS. It's always good to hear
Hey
from you.
JS. It's been a
Uh,
while since I've seen JS in this YouTube corners.
Yes. Yeah. I haven't seen it in a while either. Hey,
Hmm.
going on, yes.
Ramon, guess who was acting up again?
Who was acting up again? I don't want to guess. I want you to tell me, but I have an idea. So who was it?
Psycho
Reyes.
Psycho
Oh, here we
Reyes.
go. Here we go.
No, hear us out. Psycho Reyes.
Psycho Reyes. Yes. Yeah, but what's up with the guy? What's up with the guy? Previously, I have had a chance to talk with him a couple of times in other streams, but that was a while back, and he seemed okay. He seemed fairly level headed. He seemed to know his shit. I mean, but what's up with we're trying to argue with you guys? I mean, I did saw part of Radical stream from last night that both of you were in, so I do have a gist. I do get the gist a little bit of what happened, but my guys, Chica, I don't know what's going on with him. I do remember that
I
on
know what's
Golden.
going on with him.
What's that?
I know what's going on with him. When you interacted with him, he was taking his meds. And now that he's interacting with us, he's not.
Okay. Well, if that's what he calls the eggs that he was supposedly getting last night, uh, because he was talking about, I have to step away to get some eggs. It was like midnight. I mean, why is he eating at that time of the night? But yeah, I remember I did come across the live streaming in which he got into an argument with Don Jose. Come on, Don Jose got so out of character, like, I'm gonna get off of the fucking platform.
Yeah, and he did it
Golly,
fine.
what the hell?
I've never seen Jose this.
No, me neither.
like, I swear.
Me neither.
Never. If you really, like, literally, if you piss off Jose, you'd have.
It takes a lot.
serious
It takes
issues.
a lot.
There's only 2 people that I've seen that have upset Jose, but
Uh-huh.
never to, like, the first person never to that level, even though he was beyond pissed. And then the second one is Psycho Reyes. And I'm telling you, if you piss off Jose, it's like the Dalai Lama of like modern times.
Yeah.
If you piss him off and he curses at you, you are disturbed. Seek help.
Yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be doing that. So that, I'm not sure. I have no idea as to what his deal is. But hey, just look out for it.
Well,
Look
he
out for
said
him. Mhm.
African American, French, Creole, Spanish, Irish.
Right. He called himself
oh.
many things.
Oh,
Maybe that's
oh,
part of
don't
the
for-
problem.
Oh, don't forget, he's the trees, he's the stars, he's the grass, he's the moon, he's the sun, he's the
Everything,
planet,
everything.
he's the
Oh,
galaxies,
he
he's
claims
the
to be.
Milky Way.
He claims to be the sun, moon, and stars too.
Everything.
Oh,
He does
Yes.
brujeria on people.
okay, but what does brujeria has to do with him? Like,
Well,
because
he does brujeria because he said that people on YouTube have done brujeria on him.
well, I'm sure that he wouldn't say who, but I don't know where does he get that notion. I mean, I thought that he was like part Mexican. Well,
He's not. He Ramon. Come on, man.
okay. So he's
Come
like
on.
a fake part Hispanic or part Creole, part.
He is just, look, everyone in the West, like I said before, if you live in the western part of Earth,
Yeah.
there's no pure people out here. Every one of us is mixed.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
special if you're mixed out here. You might be special if you're mixed in fucking Japan, but out
Yeah.
here, that's everyone. You kick a trash can and 50 mixed motherfuckers will come out. So everyone out here is mixed. It's not special because you have blood from everyone. All the wars happen here in the New World. Everyone's fucking mixed. Like, I don't know what's this issue. We go out here in the West, we go by the way we look.
Yeah.
He's a black man.
Oh, guess who's trying to get on the platform?
Psycho Reyes.
Psycho Reyes is himself.
Woo, bring
Oh,
him on,
no.
but he has to be well behaved.
Well, I mean, that's up to you, Don Jose. That's
He
your
put
call.
something on the private chat and you said, "Stop talking about me." Well, let me tell you something, Psycho Reyes. I thought that you said last night that you were not gonna come to Jose's crusty platform. So I don't know why are you here?
Yeah.
You see, that it just proves my point. Now he's going to try to do the same shtick on my platform that he did on Radicals and everybody else's.
Dude. He's psycho. He's giving me Rasputin vibes. Like, what the hell? I see that JS says, that's why I don't call myself mixed, even if African Americans are mixed. LOL. And you know what's crazy, JS? I've seen your picture and you look like me. Like very mixed people because you're very light skinned. This
Right.
dude, it's literally like MK and like my dad, everyone. He literally came out like a black person. He doesn't even look mixed at all.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah,
You know
well-
what? You know what? Just for giggles.
Yeah, sure.
Giggles.
I still came out black just because I am a light skinned black person. I don't mean I'm not black. Now he's like, I'm caramel skin. Well, last time I checked, did caramel look brown or like my tone?
Yes.
Exactly.
I mean,
Caramel.
it's kind of like a slightly like a different shade of brown. When you say caramel color, that's a different shade of brown. That's not like white or
I'm
anything.
caramel. I'm caramel. I'm caramel. He's fighting to be caramel in the private chat.
No.
You guys need to see
No,
that.
I'm serious. Come on, stop saying that. That's not very masculine. Talking about the your caramel skin stuff.
You can't make this shit up.
You know what? He just proved my point. I mean, he is psycho. Because remember,
What
he
he's
said
saying
he was
about
never going to appear on my platform.
The fake negrita. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'm a fake negrita from the Bronx.
Of course
These
they-
people don't even know that I was born and raised in Puerto Rico.
Come on.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
Well, you know what? If you didn't act so stupid, there wouldn't be a reason to talk about you.
I needed this laugh because we started this stream emotional today.
Wow.
Dude, you need to buy yourself like this, like a human dildo. Put like a wig on her and talk to her as if she's your fake girlfriend, because you need someone to vent out all these bottled up words that you have. We are not that.
See, he's upset because he cannot monopolize the platform like he does in other platforms.
Yeah. I'm gonna share. So, Jose, if you don't mind sharing this, so that people can see what we're talking about, so they can laugh with us.
Okay, just give me a moment because my computer is acting up. Okay.
Well, you guys can look at the right part where he's literally sending like several messages. Yeah, I did, but you brought my name up. I'm an individual caramel skin. You don't look black, Denise. Lol, why looking? I'm a caramel. First skin, fake negrita del Bronx, fake negrita del Bronx. Stop talking about me, Jose. J-Lo's line, fake negrita del Bronx. Stick to Father's Day. You obsessed with me. Jose likes drama. Fake negrita del Bronx, Denise Gonzalez. You see? He is psycho.
No, for real,
Okay.
Zacharias. For real, for real. We're not the ones that seem obsessed here. I mean, come on, look at your comment. You're not looking very good right now.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Motormouth can even type the same way that he speaks.
Oh my
Motormouth is-
goodness. You
I
know,
like that fake negrita. I like that.
That's hilarious.
you know,
I'll give you that,
I have enjoyed this.
I'll give you that, Zacharias. That line was funny. That's your.
That
was
is funny as hell. Maybe that's his escape. You can be a comedian. No,
Well,
never
that could
stop-
help. That
Never,
could help.
yeah.
That can be therapeutic.
Yeah, because you can tell nonstop jokes. Maybe, I don't know, rent a space in Times Square and keep it up in 24/7 because you never shut the fuck up. So you charge people for an hour of jokes, nonstop comedy. You know?
And then he can use the money to get on his meds.
Maybe so you can buy some Lexapro.
Okay, well, Africans look like Lupita and Akon. I mean, well, those are two different parts of the continent. So, I mean, so what? There are Caribbeans. We are from the Caribbean. There are Caribbeans that look like so-called Lupita.
Yeah. He's
And fun fact, Lupita is actually Mexican born. That's why she has that name.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Gigi has a string tie, so you know he's going to be talking about on Gigi's string. So
Because Denise, you're not pure black. So
Yeah.
stop.
and I'm racist. I'm racist.
He told you that you're racist?
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow. He's tweaking. That's insane. Lord. Look,
He keeps repeating.
I
Come on,
will go to-
Zacarias. You keep repeating yourself. Okay, you said it already. Fake negrita del Bronx.
Okay, Psychorias, if you take your meds, I promise I'll go to church for at least a month. Just take them, man. There's nothing wrong with them. Look at Radical. Someone said racist. Who? Well, Psychorias called Jose a racist. Look, he says, I haven't taken my meds since 2018 and 2020. No joke. I don't joke about mental health. You need to take your meds.
No. There are people that do have situations where they need treatment, they need therapy. So we're not making fun of people that might need some help. Of course not.
No, bro. They are not working. We're telling you not to be messed up. We're
Okay,
telling
what
you,
what herbs is that? What herbs are you using? Which herbs?
Jose, let him come up so he can tell us which herbs he uses.
Okay, but you know,
If he doesn't shut up, just kick him out.
Okay, let me just. Can I? Okay, so let me just.
Let me stop sharing. Let me stop sharing.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello. What herbs do you
Hey,
use?
what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I
Now,
need y'all to
the
stop
mic-
talking about me. Okay,
No.
y'all said
Okay.
I got
Yeah, put him.
No,
put
no,
him
no.
on
it's
Jose.
Father's
Hold
Day.
on,
Why
wait a minute.
You're
would
not
they be
gonna-
talking
you're
about
not-
you?
You're not going to
Oh,
you're not going to out talk me here because you tried that. You will be removed.
Okay, Senor Jose, why are you obsessed with me? This is supposed to be our Father's Day, not about
Okay.
me. So that's all I
Okay,
here to talk about.
first
I'm not
of
here to
all-
overtalk you. But I'm
First
the
of all,
subject.
okay.
Okay, kick him out, Jose. Thank you. Yeah. He was never going to talk about the herbs. We try to help
Yes.
him. We literally tried. We went
Yes.
out of our way to help him out. You can't make this show.
You cannot make it up. You cannot make this crazy thing up. Now we just saw psychoanalysis in action.
Psycho Ryan. Oh my god. It's insane. I hope that people are actually enjoying the fact that we literally said this yesterday. This dude is psycho, and this is living proof. He's psycho.
Yes, he is.
Dude, in all
Yes.
seriousness, there's nothing wrong with the meds. Take the meds. The herbs, we're telling you, herbs are not working.
No, but you see what? Okay, come on, Zacharias. Look at what he's calling us. I mean, come on, you're projecting now.
Okay? Yeah. It's like, yo, we're not telling you to make fun of you. That's what we're not gonna say what you're saying, but take the meds. Just take them. It'll make your life better. You'll be more stable, and you'll get along with people. You see, probably get
Yes.
married and everything. And that's another thing. Oh, you guys are talking about it. Then keep scrolling.
Well, you know what? The more you keep putting on the comments, the more we're going to talk. So if you don't want us to stop talking, get off the platform.
Yeah, Psycho Reyes. He wants to be famous, I think, at this point.
No, he wants to be infamous.
Inconvenient.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'd rather go. He accused me of being racist.
If you think that
Yeah,
Jose is racist, put a number 1 in the chat. If you think that Psycho Reyes is insane for saying that and he's wilding, put a number 2.
no, well, if somebody's gonna accuse somebody of something, they're gonna have to show some proof. They're gonna have to prove it. That's only fair.
Yeah, Jose, it's true. Why he said that you were racist, supposedly?
You know what? I wish I knew, but the problem is, if I let him on the platform, he's going to speak for 8 hours nonstop.
Oh wow! Would you imagine if we let him? Oh my god!
Okay. You know what?
I'm so glad he
The chat-
doesn't know my platform.
Well, he might find out.
Oh no, he's not. He trust me, he don't want to go to my platform.
Mm-hmm.
No, he does not, because you know what's going to happen. I mean, it's going to be even worse, and I'm being kind to him.
Yeah. He said that you're culturally racist, and he has to. Oh no, bro, this ain't for clout. You either say what you think Jose is racist or not. Just keep it moving.
But you know, he's not going to do that because
He just wants people to go listen to his nonstop rants and on his podcasts. We don't have time for that.
Now I understand why his channel was.
He's like, I will curse you. Then I'm so nervous. Qué nervios.
Okay. You know what? Let me.
Oh my.
You know, I swear, people, you cannot make this crap up. I mean, here's a real cycle here. You know, he just keeps going on and on and on and nonstop.
He wants to boil. Now he wants to boil my bunny.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean with that. I've seen that movie.
Oh my god, it's so weird.
Maybe he likes you. I think he likes you.
I think he secretly is just looking for clout
Yeah.
and attention. Sorry, bro. Like literally, it's not our fault that your mom didn't breastfeed you. Go deal with her.
Look,
But you know, you know,
all-
but you know, Dennis, you know that you have those kinds of fans.
Oh
that,
yes. Oh yeah.
that they're really fans, but they want to cuss you out at the same time, or they want to get your attention.
Yeah, I know. That's literally half of the views I get in the subs are people that love when I insult them and call them a piece of shit. I think I'm gonna start charging for that.
Okay, yeah, you should become a dominatrix. That's what dominatrix is to do.
Like, if you want a birthday insult with your personalized name,
Mhm.
$250.
Somebody
Okay.
might pay it. Somebody might actually pay it. I mean,
You never
you
know.
you get to cuss them out. They tell them that they are a piece of shit. Tell them that they ain't shit. And tell them that they need to kiss your ass and they need
Yeah,
to lick
go
your
to hell.
boots or something.
Yeah, literally. Look at what Radical says. He says, Denise, do not laugh about that. That's serious. Nah, I'm so nervous. Ooh, Lord, I'm literally have goosebumps right now. I'm
Okay,
so
but you know,
nervous.
but you know something on a serious note. On a serious note, I would strongly suggest he sees a therapist so he can deal with whatever issues that he has, and that he do not partake in YouTube for a while until he's able to get some emotional healing, and then he can keep on going.
Yeah, I think he actually should do all of that. Maybe, I don't know, get like a voluntary institutionalized for like a month or two,
Hmm.
you know?
And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? He's still in the backstage.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
He's still
Yeah.
in the backstage. You would think by now he'd get the message
Wow.
that
Yeah,
he's not gonna go.
I'm looking at. He wants to get back on. He wants to get back on. He wants
You
to
know
be.
what's crazy? That reminds me of, like, you know that video where The Weeknd has the axe like a psycho like this and everything is happening and he has like the shades and stuff in the dark? That's Psycho Rias. Like,
Denise, I have a question. Is there a way that I can remove him from the backstage?
yes, there is the three dots on the right corner. You can
Yes.
touch them and it will give you the option of banning him from your platform, from this stream. And he will be banned.
Okay, just one more. Oops.
Jesus Christ. You guys, I like I said, if you guys would know all the crap that content creators have to deal with, I think Psycho Rias is like the first weirdo that has done it in the open.
Well, he just been removed from the backstage.
Thank God.
Wow. Well, that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't invest more into this, because it's not like I don't have anything to say, that I don't have anything to make content about. It's just that I don't want to deal with this shit. I mean, this is not. What the hell? What the hell? Why should I deal with this keyboard warrior?
Oh, guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Oh,
Oh, he left. Our friend.
okay.
No.
Thank God. I got
No.
scared for a minute.
No, I mean Zacharias tried to get back on the backstage.
Come on,
did?
dude. Go. No, my dude. I mean, nothing against you. Nothing against you. You might be in a situation where you need help or something. I'm not gonna talk shit about you. I don't have anything against you. But if Don Jose didn't want you on the platform, take it like that. I mean, you're gonna have to be cool with it. I mean, that's not gonna change. You keep trying to get back on the backstage. That's not gonna change Don Jose's mind.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting
fact,
into
if any-
arguments. Yeah.
In fact, if anything, it's just gonna give me more motivation not to let him come back.
No. Take the take the ban. Leave it as it is.
Well, okay. Well, you know what? We have had our fun. Okay. It wasn't meant to be this way, but unfortunately,
Yeah.
But But the fact of the matter is this: getting back to the original topic,
Yes.
the fact of the matter is, for the people who are the responsible fathers, it's an it could be a difficult job, it could be a thankless job, but
Yes.
the fact of the matter is, a shout out to all the responsible people who have been a positive fatherly image. And in
Mhm.
my case, I'm going to do my best to continue to be a fatherly image to my cyber children.
Ah, that's right. That's right. The cyber dad, cyber uncle. You play those roles.
Yep.
You do that. You do that, sir.
Look at this.
Okay,
Look,
so
share this real quick, Jose.
okay, just let me know when you're
Psychoraya sent us a picture.
You sent
Okay.
a picture.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
okay. Oh my God. Oh,
look at that. All right.
Oh, look at Roderick. I want my allowance. No, Rod, because you made him miss work, so the money's for the rest of us.
well, you know what?
Well, you guys already saw Zachariah send a picture of him
Mhm.
waiting in the streets of New York.
Oh man.
Oh
Man.
my goodness. Like, okay. So let's change the topic. I believe you're going to be on 6 o'clock your time. Am I correct?
Yes. I'm gonna put my try to explain what I tried to explain yesterday. Meanwhile, Psychorias was laughing in the background, interrupting, and trying to do like a little tantrum.
Yeah.
And try to explain yesterday how
Oh,
segregation or Jim Crow um, did not legally affected Latinos. That's something that's a misconception that's been spread around for a long time, just to give us a little bit more credit in the civil rights movement that we don't deserve.
okay. Okay. So to my moderators that are still here and on the chat, you now understand why I want Zacharias is blocked from the platform. Need I say anything else?
No, look at what Radical said. I'm gonna fight on her channel because I disagree with her views. We're victims, okay? Accept. You see, Radical, that's what you're gonna get, swap meet stuff. Swap meet stuff, that's what you're gonna get. Thrift store shoes that has been worn before. And you know what? We should go to those donation bins in the hood where you can throw stuff.
Yeah. They're gonna go
We're
out to the Goodwill. Is that what it is?
No, it's like literally the metal bins. We're gonna open it, throw Radical in there so he can fish clothes that fit him and then pull him back out. That's gonna be his back to school clothes.
Okay. Well, if no one else wants to get on, make a comment on the chat or get on the platform, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to make closing remarks, because I know, Denise, you have to get ready for your stream. So most likely you're not going to be able to stay around for the backstage, but maybe another time you might be able to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, what's this?
Yeah, they're gonna dumpster dive for clothing. Wow.
Okay. So what I'm gonna
trash with trash. No, I'm joking.
Not even they don't get to go to the Goodwill or the Salvation Army. Oh, they're gonna have to dumpster dive. Yeah.
Free chef for that because he made Jose miss work, you know.
Ah. Oh, okay.
So I know, Denise, you have to get ready for your stream. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I gotta say this has been the funniest.
Yeah, legit.
Yes.
They started like a little bit emotional and it ended in a high note. Love it.
Thank you, Psycho Rises, for my
Like, all right.
That reminds me of the other stream in which we were talking about. You were talking about grief, and then it derailed into something else. Oh my god! Golly.
That was when he had his things you should not say to people that are grieving.
Right, and then we start. It derailed into something else. Ask Morena. Because
Oh
that
my
was one of her
I
live
didn't
streams,
finish
and we were
watching
talking
that
about
one.
dirty strip. Huh?
Oh my god! I started watching that one, but I haven't finished. So I think I have pretty much a good idea of what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
you know
but
what?
this was a moment of levity. I mean, it was a serious subject, but it got into some levity with with a little bit of, I don't know if what is what you will call ratchetness, but there was a little bit of
Yeah, a little bit of barrio.
And the thing about it wasn't even planned.
no, that's it was somewhat organic. It was something organic about it because it wasn't planned. Maybe that's why maybe I don't feel like planning something. I start with one subject and it can go anywhere from there, and it can make for an entertaining stream. So I think it worked out for the best.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
And we still have 8 people watching the stream. But
Because
you know what?
people like morbo. That's what they like. They like morbo. Thank you, K-Fit. You too. And
Yeah,
you
Casey,
should have been here,
you
K-Fit.
could have jumped on the panel, chica.
Yeah, you should have been here for Psycho Rias. He's
Yes.
gonna boil Jose's bunny and put a curse on me.
Oh, man.
No, oh, I'm afraid. I'm scared.
Ay, qué nervios.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna sleep well tonight.
Well, I'm on vacation this week.
Oh, look at you. You're so lucky.
Cool.
Wow.
I mean, you're gonna be enjoying the nice warm weather of New York at this time of the year.
Well, I'm looking forward to the non-existent winter that we used to have in New York.
Here we
we have
go.
an hour.
Now enjoy the warm summer, the warm summer days that you're having up in New York, where you don't have to wear layers of clothing, and you don't have to worry about getting bronchitis because breathing all that cold air, and you don't get pneumonia or bronchitis, and you don't have to worry.
Don't hurt.
Yeah, right. You don't have to worry about your joints, or you don't have to worry about getting hypothermia and normal weather. That's normal weather when you can actually go out and it's nice and warm, and you only have to wear like a shirt and even shorts, and it's all good, and you're happy. Not like those cold ass polar winters that you like. I mean, it's kind of like down here. Down here is just a little bit warmer than the usual, because it's like 105 degrees here. So it's just a tiny little warmer than the great weather that is usually down here. Dot season. Okay.
Okay, but you know what? In all fairness, I don't want to keep my Salvador away from her stream. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take closing remark. So we could go to okay.
Oh, really?
So
What part of the
we're
year
gonna
is that?
I don't know. Well, okay. So now
Ramon
we're
is
gonna
looking
take
at cricket
close.
right now.
So now we're gonna go to closing remarks. So we're gonna go to the person that wants to go to Times Square in shorts to watch the ball drop on New Year's Eve,
No.
who wants to be buried in snow, who wants to be the first member of the Polar Bear Club, and wants to be a member of the Golden Spear, the
Oh.
introvert Boricua.
Thank you, Jose. No, I don't want to be in no cold ass weather. I mean, that will kill me.
Golden Spear.
Bronchitis and hypothermia and no.
Wait a minute, Kate.
You want to go in
Kate-
shorts?
In shorts in the middle of Times Square when the ball dropped, right? Right? Yeah, that will kill me. No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But really
I
quick.
got another Kate Fitz in the house.
Hi,
Yeah.
Kate.
Yeah, she's sliding
Hello.
right at the end. What's going on?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Thank you. Oh, you missed all the fun.
Oh,
I heard I logged on earlier before I went outside, and then I had to log off. And then when I logged back in, I'm like, okay, now I'm multitasking. But it was very interesting before I left earlier today, around 6ish. I definitely caught a couple minutes.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're gonna have to watch the replay regarding Psycho Virus is trying to get on the platform and then tried to do his shtick over here, and he got booted.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, I want to catch that because last night on my stream I had like a private part shown, so I was like, okay, how do we fix this?
Oh. I mean, well, hopefully you don't get your channel taken down because I've seen that before. That all of a sudden they let somebody on a live stream and they start pulling video, or they start showing themselves playing with themselves to troll. I mean, and that could get a channel taken down. When that happens, you have to take the live stream itself down immediately because it could go against your channel. So. Yeah, but there are people that troll like that, and they don't have anything better to do. Like, what's the mentality with these people? I mean, you can't be civil around other people. Then they shouldn't be around people at all. They shouldn't communicate with people at all. Don't try to take down other people's channels. What the hell? but Don Jose, I appreciate you letting me on the channel, letting me on your panel. I know that I caught it late, but it's just that I was a little occupied, so I couldn't join earlier. But when it comes to the subject, hey, if there are any real dads listening, hey, happy Father's Day. Celebrate to the best. I mean, celebrate with your children, with your close relatives. Make the best of it. Enjoy yourselves. Congratulations. That was
Thank
good. And thanks for having me, Don Jose.
Thank you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you in the background, so please don't go away. And now we're going to deal with the Queen of Parkchester, who wants to go to Times Square in a mini skirt to watch the ball drop, who wants to be buried in snow, who's going to become a born-again Yankee, Denise Gonzalez.
None of those things are true. That's like, 3 lies and a truth. No, but first of all, this was a hilarious thing to watch. Psycho Reyes, take your meds. It's not a joke, bro. Like, if you have what I think you have, think about your brain every time you have an episode, it shrinks. Damn, it was so funny. But I want to say happy Juneteenth to all the African Americans out here. And also happy Father's Day. There's not every day those two things align together. So it's a very special Father's Day. And like I said at the beginning, and I think other people in the chat said it too, if you have not, you don't have a relationship with your father for whatever reason, try to reconnect, because once they're gone, they're gonna be gone forever. So try to come to an understanding. If you happen to have your dad in your life, as I do, enjoy him while he's here. Make sure that he has everything that he needs, like he did for you. And that's it, guys. If you're a father as well and you have growing children, enjoy them. And thank you for the thankless jobs that you guys do every day so that society is still glued together. With that being said, as a American, Puerto Rican, Taino, African, Spaniard, Italian, Roman, I'm gonna head out to get my stream together. I hope to see you guys over there at 6 p.m. in just 1 hour. Latin Explaining goes live.
I will be there, and I guess we'll probably continue to cut the topic over.
We'll see. Take care,
Okay, well,
guys. Thank you, Jose,
thank you,
very much.
Thank you,
Okay.
and you know I love you very much.
Same here. Un abrazo. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. So now we're going to have K-Fit with her final remarks.
My final remarks are big shout out to the stepfathers, the biological fathers, the virtual fathers, the father-in-laws, all the fathers who are present and not present in their children's lives. And like Denise said, if you have a situation where you're not in your father's life or he's not in your life, try to make it work. A lot of fathers don't get credit for trying, and we can only do what we can do, right? You know. So thank you for allowing me to stream so short. If Introvert was late, I was totally absent. So thank you for allowing me to save my couple of cents and join in with you guys. I appreciate you for everything, Jose. Thank you.
You're welcome. And just remember, please catch K-Fit's channel. She's live on YouTube every Saturday at 8 o'clock. And she's also on Instagram regarding exercise routines and what have you. So what I'm going to do, K-Fit, I'm going to put you in the backstage. If you can stay.
Okay.
So now I'm going to give you my final remarks. All I can say is all of you see in action Psycho Rias with his rants and what have you, and how he tried to control the platform. And this is coming from a person who said he was never going to enter my platform. Well, what happened, Psycho Rias? What happened? But seriously, the fact of the matter is, being a father, whether it be biological, adopted, or what have you, it's a difficult challenge. And I just want to say a huge shout out to those who are able to rise above the challenge. And for those who, for whatever reason, missed the mark, just remember, you can always improve yourself. Now, if you have not done so, I'm going to ask you to please subscribe, like, and hit the bell notification to all. So therefore, whenever I do prepare content, you will have the opportunity to catch it live or catch it on the playback. Now, we're going to be live this Wednesday at 8 p.m. and we're going to be talking about trying to get past your past, so to speak. So we're going to have an interesting topic, and I just want to say thank you for all the people who entered their comments in the chat. MK, Denise, the 18th letter, K-Fit, JS, Moon Chaser, and everybody else. I just want to see, I really appreciate all you very much. And I say thank you very much for your support. So now I'm going to close the same way that I always close. People, do not let the errors of the past damage your future. And we must do everything possible to minimize our contact with the mentally and intellectually challenged. Because if we fail to do so, we'll be infected by their stupidity and massive insanity. And as you can see, we had an invasion attempt by the mentally and intellectually challenged on my platform. So I just want to say thank you very much. Take care, good night, and peace out.
Be strong. Be strong.